I'm looking for trees, and this hidden gem looks like it'll be perfect. There's no deadwood up above me, and there's 2 pairs of trees at what looks like to be the perfect distance apart. Tonight's camp is going to be different, as I've left the tent behind and for the first time have brought the hammock and tarp. This is my first overnight experience with a hammock, and I've never even put one up before. These trees are exactly what I need, as Andrew has come along with me, and the 2 sets of trees will hopefully work out well. As always, I'm just figuring this all out as I go along. The tarp is assembled first, and it's a challenge to find some good ground suitable to push in the pegs. There's a lot of tree roots and rocks underfoot. This is an old fire pit, though I'm not going to use it as everything is soaking wet. I would have needed to bring in some dry firewood with me. The hammock has a carabiner at each end that attaches to the straps that go around the trees. And the straps have different hoops so they can be adjusted to the width between trees. I've also brought my sleeping mat for the insulation value, as it's going to be really cold tonight. And yes, those are fairy lights that you see. Because it's so damp, it's okay to have the stove direct on the leaf litter. The walk into the camp was only short, so I've brought in some fresh food. And tonight's dinner is going to be vegetables and steak. This is kumara, or sweet potato. Steak's going to cook. Do you think we should put the steak on now? Good morning. Sleeping in the hammock was amazingly comfortable. The sleeping mat added good insulation, but it did move about a bit through the night. Maybe a bit of Velcro or something would help secure it. As always, my day starts with a cup of green tea. Even better when you can have it in bed. This is next level luxury camping, with free range bacon and scrambled eggs with a bit of spinach for breakfast. It's going to be tough going back to the old dehydrated food after this. We're camped beside this beautiful stony-bottomed river. Washing out the pots is easier with the help of a little bit of sand, which I've just picked up from the riverside, and I'm rubbing it into the bottom of the pot. But my hands are getting quite numb from the abrasive sand and the freezing water. I'm packing up some of my gear now, and after exploring a nearby track, we'll return and pack up the rest when it's dried. I like that this sleeping bag has a hood, and last night, despite it being really cold, I was snug in my hammock. I use several of these waterproof compression sacks to keep all my gear sorted inside the big pack. And now it's time to go off for an explore. While away, the tarps have almost dried out completely. I brought the brown tarp so there'd be more shelter for preparing food, though both hammocks fitted under the black tarp. The hammock was excellent, and I'll be using it more. It's so easy to assemble and take down, and most importantly, it was really comfortable. I wouldn't have liked having to sleep on all the rocks and roots that are underfoot here. That would have been hard going.